In police speak, brown skin means bullseye. So we poured lead into flesh, as if blood could baptize these barbarians and make them men. Niggers and spics, the only trash on the street that talks. So don't call it police brutality, call it sanitation. Don't speak to me of emancipation, I just want to make it back to my children tonight. No matter how many Tyrones I gotta kill before I get home. Handcuffs on a dead man.
Fitting for a would-be husband days before his wedding. Makeshift cufflinks, the only kind a black man can afford, because black men in a Ford must have been carrying guns.
And black men in a Ford, they must have been aiming at us. Otherwise, why would I feel so afraid?
I wasn't afraid when I lost my life on an uneven playing field in the land of Queens, where I, a young prince, soon to be married to my princess, who would take my last name, Bell, in a church of ringing bells. But before that, in an instant, 4 bullets rung the door bar to my heart's entrance, ending my existence, leaving me voiceless, boxed into the idiot box as a 5 o'clock story. No chance to freely use my voice box to protest the 50 shots aimed towards my chest.
I'm sorry, but this gun makes me feel manly. In these concrete jungles where monkeys came to be kings, but I'll show them, blow them to a million little pieces, and make for damn sure that little horse father never picks her up after recess.
What do you mean? Go back where you came from. My ancestors worked hard to build this country, brick by brick, school by school.
Wetbacks and coons, filling our prisons to the brim, until we can't tell the difference between escaped prisoners and black men. So everybody's a suspect. You all fit the description. 50 shots and life still goes on for me.
Life ain't nothing but a memory for me. Body laid to rest before my time, whatever that means. I mean, I guess it was my time, but is it too much to ask for a little bit more time to spend with my daughter, who at this time has no perception of time, but in time will try to remember a time when she once had a very own personal giant who roamed the earth.
They're trying to put us on the endangered
species list.
Instead of walking down the aisle, I stand in the morgue with my would-be husband, where we take our would-be wedding pictures. See, when you die unjustly in this country, everything is a would-be.
Would-be college graduates.
And would-be thugs.
Would-be good cops.
And would-be guns.
Would-be self-defense, but
would-be justice can't seem to show her face around these parts.
She's probably tied up at a funeral because justice is a black woman left waiting at the altar, tears on her face. She places her bridal bouquet on Sean Bell's grave. Tell him I'm sorry, I couldn't be there. I'm just afraid to raise a black son.
And now my family is being forced to eat the feces and concocted stories of these white men. The same men who nearly eradicated the buffalo and bison for sport. So it's not even that far of a stretch to see they got bored and decided to play the most dangerous game. We never hid from blue and red. We hide from blue and white. It doesn't matter if you're born with blonde hair and light eyes, because everybody dies is buried in black. Color is irrelevant, because when you get shot, everybody bleeds.
That melanin in your blood is a disease, and best believe I've got the prescription. Only death can cure your sickness, the black plague of the Bronx. You better bow when you're asked to. Check and jive when I tell you to. Training day is over and I'm still the one holding the gun. Whether 50 shots or 100, take your pick.
Another name,
another grave,
another reason to shoot 50 times.
And reload, just another reason.
Another face too dark to be a husband.
Too black to be human.
Just stop.
And reload, more target practice for the 5-0. Too alien to materialize into something real.
Another
murderer, drug dealer,
look-alike Sean Bell.